Here we go. Your 5 bets in 5 minutes, NFL Week 8 edition. Still time to get these in. Hit that thumbs up button and let's roll. First up, we're going to go Philadelphia. Easy stuff here. Win the game outright. You've got the better offense than Cincinnati. You've got the better defense than Cincinnati. You've got the best matchup in this football game, which is Saquon Barkley versus Cincinnati's entire defense, specifically their rush. I don't care what they've done over the last 1 or 2 games. I'm looking at the entire big picture here, and Cincinnati is struggling to stop the run. Hey, you know what I love about this football game? Beyond the fact that my Eagles are going to not only cover whatever points they're given, but also win straight up. 6-0 straight up against the spread. Nick Sirianni versus teams coming off straight wins. 2 straight wins. He understands for some reason, somehow, and I don't give him a ton of credit, to deal with preparation, especially because the Bengals haven't really proven anything. Out-yarded by the Browns in their victory last week. What are we talking about here? The only reason why the Arizona Cardinals are even a dog in this football game and not favored, pardon me, is because Tua is back. And everybody's racing to the window thinking, well, Tua makes this Miami so much better, and the Dolphins now are a contender. And you look at the arrival now to what this offense was without him. Stop. This was never a good football team this year. They skated by at times. They have some electric capabilities, but this was never a football team that could truly threaten. Meanwhile, Arizona has just survived. I was going to say either survived or been beaten up, but if you look at where they are right now, they've survived so far. This is a brutal set and brutal schedule. And now you look up and think, we get a break. We finally get a break. There's no letdown for Arizona because they've had a trench's worth of tough games. But defensively, Miami is in trouble right now. And Kyler Murray is the quarterback we should be talking about in this football game, not Tua. Let's move on. Over 44.5 with the Colts and the Texans. Both of these teams like to score. Both of these teams get up and down. It's almost going to be similar to like a basketball game with high-tempo teams just trying to move up and down the field. You have a team in Houston that's struggling with a couple of key spots here. A mobile quarterback. They haven't really been able to figure that one out this year. On the flip side here, we have the Colts, who have seen totals just blast over. And this number at 44.5, if you can still get it, is rather favorable. So I'm going to jump on this third top bet for me, knowing that I'm basically playing tempo here between these two teams, and we've seen them play before, match this, exceed this. So I think the Colts in this game either to cover that spread, 5.5, or win outright. And they do that, pushing C.J. Stroud in the offense to score some points. Fourth play for us, Jameis Winston, no pick. Look at that number, plus 165. I know it dipped just a hair, but we have another downgrade now in Baltimore, or with Baltimore, I should say. So you've already seen a banged-up secondary. Nate Wiggins was downgraded out yesterday evening. Now I'm in with Jameis, man. He's going to throw the football, but this line, 10.5, the VIP got it in my Tails Discord. 10.5, we got Cleveland. This thing is down to 7.5. I think one book still has it at 8. And we are all over the Browns to cover and stay involved in this game, knowing that no running back has hit over 70 yards on the ground. And that's Derrick Henry's job to bust that one against Cleveland. Jameis Winston is a fine, serviceable backup in this specific setting. And Kevin Stefanski's had a full week to prepare, not just throw him in garbage time. Last one for us, it's Noah Gray. No anytime touchdown. Hey, did you hear the Kansas City Chiefs made a trade? I'm not sure if you know that, but they made a trade. You know what's going on here? Kelsey, Hopkins, Hunt. This is a perfect sneak-in spot, especially in an ugly football game. Now, I think Noah Gray is just going to hit his receiving yards, and that's really putting him in play, especially as even if it's secondary, red zone target in this football game. I want it all. That's essentially what I'm looking at here is I'm taking advantage of the Raiders and their inability to truly defend, and knowing that it's just so easy to shade on the side of Kelsey. And you do have Hopkins, and now that's going to present a problem. Oh, and by the way, like, it's Patrick Mahomes. So even if you had a game plan, good luck in stopping that. Bang. Here are your 5 bets in 5 minutes. Love that. Eagles, Cardinals, over 44.5. Colts, Texans, Winston, no pick, Noah Gray, anytime touchdown. Hit that thumbs up button on the way out. If you'd subscribe to my tails, that would be fantastic. You see, we got some CLV. Here's what I'm going to do. You can get in for $9.95 a month, take half off your first month with code HOOP. Do that. All right. Now, you want to get in somebody else's Discord? This is the best way to do it. Click a link below, right? You'll see it right there at the top. Get in with any of our sportsbook partners. Could be BetMGM, could be Rebet. You sign up, send a screenshot to us. We'll give you a free month of any capper you want on tails. Pretty simple stuff, right? I thought so. There you have it on the way out, and we'll see you in the Discord.